Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We have come with another information. Today is another day. I pray that God will be with you and bless you going out and coming in. Dear friends, we are here for you. And if you are there for us, why don't you share and hit the subscribe and like button for us? Because if we are not here, enemies will stay to speak against us to the international communities. And that's why we insist that we must continue. All right, please keep supporting us and we'll keep doing that which we know how best to do for Biafrans. Here comes another update, and we pray that you please listen to the end. I'll be right back.
Do you need anybody to convince you that the federal government of Nigeria, even with their Western allies, have already agreed for Biafrans to go? Just like that secret memo that is flying left, right, and center, that Igbo politicians are the reason why Nnamdi Kanu have been kept in detention, and the Igbo politicians are the reason why it seems like the Biafrans have been marginalized. Let me shock you again. There's something that happened during the time of Buhari, maybe first time of Buhari. Then Ekpa never experienced, or rather he had not been convicted to prison or to jail in UK. Buhari used coal in Enugu State to borrow money, and that money have not even one kobo was spent in the southeast. Then Ekpa want to challenge them, or rather challenge Buhari. Why must he do such a thing? Do you know why that matter was swept under the carpet? Because they have their skeletons in their cupboard. Buhari threatened him that he's going to open his nyash over money given to him, appropriation money that are been given to Ekpa as a deputy senate then, to use to turn Enugu State airport to international standard, where both Emirates, Qatar, and other airlines will be landing and taking off. Do you know that our brothers have found that money till today? So when he want to challenge Buhari tell him that he's going to open that case. Ekpa close his mouth. So, but today, we all the Biafrans, the Igbos are crying that we are being marginalized. There's no any standard airline, airport in the southeast. There's no, what they call it, there's no seaport, there's no rail line. All these things have been going on and on and on and on. And money have been appropriated for all these things. And they swept, they finished all the whole money. Later, they will come out and say the narrative to us that we are being marginalized from the federal, but that is a typical lie. Okay, now, the federal government, the center, have already told the Igbos to go, that they don't want them. Do you know who is stopping them? Do you know who is stopping from the Biafra not to come? It's our political leaders. You will find out that Nigeria governments have excluded Southeast entirely. Don't mind about that Southeast Development Commission that Kanu is boasting that Tinubu have done it. He showed that he's compassionate. He just want to look for the vote of the Southeast. Or rather, he want to include the Southeast. But the main reason there now, or the main cocoa where they table now, is that Nigerian government have excluded the Southeast, even with their Southeast Development Commission, on their budget of 2025. That is what is happening in the House of Reps, where a Southeasterner is raising the motion. But you know where they say the Southeasterners, you have to wait so that they will be included in the appropriation budget. Appropriation budget, which is about 1 point something or 2 trillion naira. But 54.9 trillion naira, the Southeast have nothing to gain about it. And there's not even any guarantee that in the appropriation bill that Tinubu is going to include them, because it is obvious that the Biafrans have already been given red light to go, that they are not needed. Because the Southeastern politicians know that when Biafra go, that all of them will be a target of the masses because of their ill-gotten wealth, because of what they have done, because of how they have handled the offices they have been holding in the past. And because when Biafra comes, all these ones will not have a say in the Biafra government. That is why they are fighting in tooth and nail to make sure that Nigeria never break or Biafra never secede from Nigeria. Anybody telling you that Center, Tinubu, or whoever is our problem, my dear, tell that person it is a lie. I said so. In fact, evidence said so. Okay, now, the whole of 2025, there's no any single project that are going to carry out in the southeast. Unless the middle of this year, or rather maybe quarter to the ending of this year. That is when the appropriation bill or appropriation budget always come in place. And you tell me that we are still part of Nigeria. We are not. We have gone long time ago. Biafrans just watch this presentation of 2025 Nigeria budget completely ignore the southeast in every development project. Rather, in every developmental project. Meaning that no single kobo is going to be spent on the Nigeria federal government for any infrastructural and developmental project in the southeast, which is Biafra land. Don't forget the same southeast generates the capital both via natural resources and VAT used in running Nigeria. There are people representing southeast, but their voices are completely subdued and drowned. How can Biafra be regarded as part of Nigeria when this outright mischief, injustice, and evil is being meted to us as a people? Honestly, this is worse than European colonization and apartheid. My brother, yeah, what you wrote here, there are some senses in it, and I can also say I disagree with you. Nobody is marginalizing us. They have already shown you the red flag. You people should go. We don't need you. That is exactly what it means. But when I say some people may not understand, forgetting that is equally there. When you see somebody that talk too much, look very well. You will see somebody that do too much, that make him to be talking too much. I always pinpoint all this. Nobody is marginalizing us. We are doing that on our own self. Let us know. The earlier we know this, the earlier we know peace. Obadiah also said, I am angry watching this. The rest of the country do not rate us. This is humiliation. Oh my God, I am going crazy. Tisoka said, at Sir, Camelot, unblock me. Here is one of the Igbos in high places doing the best for Igbo people who were deliberately relegated to supplementary list consideration in national budget. Only one man stood up before backups comes in later. Other ones, they are okay with it. As far as you are giving them their 250 million or 500 million constituency project money, my dear, federal road can stay because they are living in Abuja where the road is okay. African Jesus said, so the southeast of Nigeria has to wait for the supplementary budget to find out if it will be included in any railway infrastructure in so-called federation. Free Biafra now. David Wonder said these pipelines and other things which are from southeast but are used against southeast just to better and benefit other regions need a new topic of its own. But in 2025, things must change for the benefits of southeast. Gone are those days where we were helpless. Now we have help. BVM Bo said Biafrans never see anything. For how long can bad things keep happening to us in Nigeria? It's high time we took our destiny in our own hands and exit. Grace said we are begging that maybe we will be treated with fairness and equity. Chai. We are begging the house of a rest speaker. Chukuma says so sad indeed. That's why I am agitating. Tibu Dondibo. Honestly, I like how it is happening before the eyes of those puppet politicians from the southeast who thought Nigeria would accept them no matter how clean they licked the ass of their Hausa and Fulani and Yoruba masters. They are not welcomed in Nigeria. Fear not said, can't stop crying for my people. The House members from the southeast should have walked away in agitation, even if it means to go against the House rule. Nicodemus said, God, I'm speechless. These people are fighting us from every angle. Eji said, all the pipelines have to go down. That is the only way to pay back. We can't just sit and be looking at them humiliate us the more. We got to do something drastically.